So, hello everyone, my name is Karan. So, I'll be starting off with the mailer configuration at Opsimate basically. So, till now, this is the first draft of whatever I feel that like is the way to actually do it in the first place. Okay, so let's see. Hmm. So, I'll start off with sharing my screen. Yeah, right. So, the first step basically was that I created this folder. Okay, I'll just zoom it in a little more. So let's so like how a user can actually establish or organize or use Opsimate in the first place is that he will just go and not this. We'll be creating like this folder that is there. Like let's say like what I did was that I created this folder KDIR and just use this one. Okay. After creating this, I just went inside the folder. Okay, I went inside the folder. At the moment the folder would be empty, so we'll be using the command that we had earlier to set up Opsimate in any computer. Okay, so I did this and it pretty much started this thing right over here, as you can see, right from here. Okay, it will pull the images and stuff like that. I did it already, so I'll skip the part because it will take like at least 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, and it will be created and it started to work. Let me show it to you over here. Yeah, see it's working right now. What I did was I created an admin user, which was this ID. I also created another ID, which is this particular one. Okay, so we haven't configured the this config file for email at the moment, so this won't be working, right? Okay, so this won't be working. So to make this work, we'll go to the same folder that we created, which was this one, current one, right? Which we created over here. As you can see, this particular folder. We are inside this folder. Just ls, you'll see all these things. That's the volume mount, and this is the file that we have to change. Okay, let's go to the file, which is right over here, right? config.yml. Okay, so let's make it true. Pretty much I'll share this whole thing that we have to change. Okay, I already have it over here with me, so I'll just copy paste it one by one. You'll have to change this and this right here and this one, and this is the critical part basically. So for this you have to get this particular thing from the app password that is there. Like I created this one. Okay, I had this already created today, as you can see, so I'll use this one. And please don't copy this particular two-factor one, it's not ethical to use. And remove the spaces in between. And yeah, we have done pretty much everything. I'll just see. Yeah, this has to be false. Yeah, okay, so we have set it up our config file already. Now what we'll do is, as you already know that it's not working at the moment, right? um, this forget password isn't working, right? So after we restart the container with these new configs, it will start to work. Yeah, Docker compose down. It will stop the containers that were there, that were running. Okay. Yep, that's good. Now let's restart it. Yeah, so we have started our containers again with these new configurations. All right, and let's try. Seems like it's working. Let's go to the email that was there. I am Karan one. So this is the email. Let me refresh it. Okay, yeah, so it works. Okay, just open it, reset it in a minute. So yeah, update the password, go back to login. This was, and yes, we are in. So this was pretty much the whole setup of how we are actually going to do this particular thing. Um, uh, let's go to the admin ones. So we can just make sure everything is there. A lot of passwords have been changed. Just give me a second. Like I don't remember the password of the this particular one. So make sure admin doesn't forget the password himself. That's the one thing that I saw in my case. Yeah, see, it's coming from me only. Okay, so the admin can also reset his password. Yeah, so admin is also inside. And also, I don't like this particular thing that it's side by side. Maybe if it could to go down, that would be a better UI. And when we expand it, it should be like this. Maybe you can see it later on. Create a new issue for that. So where were we? Yeah. Okay. So pretty much everything seems to work. So if you feel that it's right, do approve it and let me know. Thank you.